With the Russian ambassador recently being shot in Turkey, let's examine Russia's murky relationship with its southern neighbor. As early as in the 1500s, Ottoman Turks and the Russian Empire have had difficult relations, mostly due to Ottoman support for Turkic tribes in Russian lands. This led to the Russo-Turkish War in 1758, followed by Russian support of the Orthodox revolts with the Ottoman Empire, culminating in intervention in 1877. The two peoples last fought directly in the First World War. During the Cold War, the successor state to the Ottoman Empire, Turkey, was used by the West as a thorn in the side of the Soviet Union. Turkey became part of Nato and received huge amounts of military funding as a deterrent against Soviet encroachment, so close to Soviet territory. This opposing relationship continued throughout the Cold War. The end of the Cold War saw a thawing of relations between the two states, but this proved to be short-lasting. The Syrian conflict began to once again demonstrate the very different foreign policy positions of the two countries. Turkey openly supports the anti-Assad rebel factions. Russia, on the other hand, supported the Syrian government of Assad. On the 24th of November 2015, Turkish F-16 combat aircraft shot down a Russian Su-24 during an airspace dispute close to the Turkish-Syria border. Relations immediately soured, with Putin claiming this was a stab in the back. Soon after, the Russian government released intelligence that the inner circle of President Erdogan was assisting ISIS in the selling of billions of dollars of ISIS oil smuggled through Turkey. It is significant to note that both Turkey and Russia are currently in a unique political and perhaps historical position. Both have elected strong populist leaders as president with arguably ambitious policies. In Turkey in particular, after the failed coup attempt, President Erdogan has clamped down on political freedoms and opposition voices. Many are beginning to claim that this is a dictatorship in the making. Some Western critics would go so far as to say the same in Russia. Relations have since improved slightly after the coup attempt in Turkey, with many of the restrictions imposed by Russia being lifted. Why this matters? Well, changing relationships between Russia and Turkey have often affected the wider region. Disagreements in Syria are likely to be a foreshadowing of larger disagreements in the future. And as the geopolitical interests of each country starts to change, so will its relationships. Additionally, the unpredictability of the governments in both countries means that it's very difficult for political analysts or citizens to know what's coming next.